You're still connected to the wireless, seen and heard. And like I mentioned, I am joined today by Elmarie Hendricks, who is a film producer. She worked in so many productions. She's produced so many movies. She did Rags to Riches, Absurd. She even won the 48-hour challenge, which was in Makanda. Hello, Elmarie. How are you?
Hi, good mornings. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm great, great. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so let's get right into it. So I want to know, as a film producer, right? Walk us through the journey of a film producer. What do you do? What's a film producer?
What is a film producer? Not. You are a counselor. You
Okay.
are you are a risk evaluator. You are
Mm.
making you literally like a mother. You have to make sure the children don't fall over the edge. So basically, a producer is somebody that is receiving the script
Okay.
and then has to make sure that the script comes to life before production day.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are a producer, you have to make sure that you produce the opportunity of making the script, the story come to life.
Okay.
So we do all the development, the pre-production, the production, and post-production, and you end up into marketing and distribution.
Okay.
So when you are a producer, you have to make sure that the story are being told. You are literally the custodian of the story, and you have to make sure that the story are being told to the best of your ability.
Mm.
So you ensemble a crew, and then you have to make sure that the crew is professional enough to make sure that the story is great. The cast, the actors and the actresses, they have to bring the emotion out in the story.
Okay.
So a producer is all of it in one,
Mm.
making sure that locations are, you get locations, catering,
Okay.
makeup artists,
Mm. Yes.
wardrobe, everything that you see on screen. It is because of the organizational skills of the producer before set day, before they say action.
Mm.
That is basically a
Okay,
producer.
so you
Yeah,
oversee everything.
everything.
Okay, so what about on set? So how does your day look like on set?
On set, we are basically just the shadow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we would look to see if everybody is doing what they were supposed to do. So
Okay.
we will check and see if the actors are acting,
Mm.
if the lines are lining,
Mm-hmm.
if the director is directing.
So if everybody's doing
You
what they're supposed
yes.
to be
So
doing.
on set day, you are basically the manager just looking to see what you have already put in place, manifest and unfold.
Okay.
Yes. So that is the job of the producer. Normally,
Mm.
people don't want the producer on set
Okay.
because they are intimidated. Because the producer will come and tell you, why is the what's happening with this electrical cord? Roll it
Okay.
up and put it. Why is there paper here? Because we're thinking now about what if somebody slips and fall,
Mm, of
and
course,
then the
safety.
insurance claims who broke what when. So that is our mindset. So our job is to make sure that the development and the pre-production is in place. So the more you develop the story,
Mm.
the more you have the pre-production tools in place,
Okay.
then the production day is seamless and smooth.
Okay.
And for example, I'm just making a funny
Okay.
example:
Of course.
load shedding. So if the producer did not get a generator for that shooting day and load shedding happens and the batteries were not charged,
Mm.
hey, Pana,
I
it
can
is a
imagine.
tornado.
I can
Yeah,
imagine.
and there's no electricity for the lights. The lighting department is in shambles. The sound, there's
Mm.
no battery. So the producer makes sure that everything, there's no occurrence happening on set, and they think of backup plans for the backup plan for the
For the
backup plan.
backup. Okay.
Yes,
So you basically must have a plan for everything.
yes.
All right. So what about the challenges with everything that you mentioned just now? What would you say is the most challenging thing about being a producer that people don't get to see?
Working with humans.
Okay.
Humans is a challenge. Put me with rocks and trees. They will listen.
But how's the production going to come about with the wrongs?
So one of the qualities that a producer must have that
Yeah.
I feel that is very important, which people overlook, is emotional intelligence.
Mm.
So when the storm comes in where everybody is fighting, where nothing is working out, you need to be calm, you need to be neutral. and you need to make sure that you diffuse the situation,
Of course.
irrespective of how many people offend you or offend each other. You have to make sure that the product,
Mm.
which is the film or the
Yes,
advertisement
yes.
or anything, that the product comes out at the end of the cycle of the of the process
Yes.
flawless and beautiful. So, emotional intelligence,
Mm.
most definitely, is
Okay.
one of, and then you have to do risk assessment. You need
Okay.
to make sure you have to check and see the cast, for example, is the cast mature enough for the
Mm.
film that you want to produce? Are they emotionally mature enough to bring about the story? Are they acting within line of their core beliefs or against their core beliefs? Because all of those things are playing a factor.
Yes.
For example, if you are wanting to save money and you get a caterer that are buying the the cheap products,
Yes.
and then on the day they bring food and everybody gets diarrhea,
Oh no.
all of those things you need to pre-plan.
We
You
don't
need to
want
make
that.
sure,
Yes.
yes. For example, if you get in a makeup artist and she is using cheap, there's nothing wrong with cheap, but
Mm.
if she's using something that is making a breakout for the
Of course. Yes.
actress,
Yes.
then the actress is the main actress. She doesn't want to proceed because of the skin rash or breakout. All of those things you have to think about.
Oh no. So now, what about the creative differences on set? Because now you mentioned all of that. What do you do when something like that happens?
You have to allow yourself to listen to the creative differences,
Okay.
but then you need to make sure that you take some and you don't take, but it has to stick to the core value of the story.
Mm.
And then also everybody needs to understand their roles and like basically like stay in your lane.
Okay.
Stay in your lane. It's okay. It's okay not to have an
Know your
opinion.
role.
Yeah.
Know your role.
It's okay not to have an opinion. You don't need to have an opinion about everything. But what I would say, for example, the one actress that I've mentored, um, she was a newbie on the scene, and
Mm.
then with Atalia, which is our group's name for the 48-hour film project,
Yes.
she won best lead
Mm, amazing.
because of the direction that she took. So what I said to her is like, listen here, this is the story. Incorporate the story into you
Hmm.
and make it come alive. Maximum 2 takes. I don't have time for a lot of takes.
All right.
Yeah, because a lot of takes waste money,
Of course.
waste time.
Mm.
Time is money. We pay per second. So all of those things are in your mind and
Yes.
in your thought pattern when you speak to people. Yeah.
So now I want to know, with so much responsibilities that you have, who is that person that you work with hand in hand?
Hands down, Sebs.
Okay.
DJ
Okay.
Sebs. The two of us are working together as well as Rafika Swalko's
Amazing.
films. We are working together. Both of them are mentoring me.
Amazing. Yes.
So last year I was part of the Nelson Mandela Bay Film Forum where DJ Sebs is the chairman of, and then Rafika is the vice chair lady. So I can knock on their doors to assist me.
That's nice.
And
Yes.
everything that I have been doing was because of them at the back cheering me on. Let's do this, Al. Let's do
Mm.
this. Let's do this. So they are my go-to that I'm working with. And then at the end of the month, we're having a
Okay.
production
Okay.
with Muango
Mm-hmm.
Kondolo Flame. And they have sponsored us with a beautiful 2 day production whereby we will be shooting with them. So they are the people that I'm working with.
All right, that's really great. But now I want to find out, right? To a person that would like to be a producer, who's looking to be a filmmaker as well, what would you advise them?
Register your company and do it. That's
Great.
all.
Yes.
Register.
Yes.
If you call yourself a filmmaker, make films.
Okay.
Use your cell phone, make it.
Mm.
If you call yourself an actress, act. In front of the mirror, record yourself, act.
Just start.
Just start. There is no prescription to success
Yes.
except from starting.
Mm, yes.
Do not let people tell you this is the method, this is the steps, this is the this, this is the that. Everybody's journey to success is different.
Mm.
And nobody's one is right or wrong. Just do it. Other people might make 100 films before they break into success. Others make one and then they break into success.
Mm.
But what is so amazing right now is that we have technology, yeah. And we can hit
Yes.
1 million subscribers in one day. Just do it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Elmarie. That comes to an end of our interview. But I want to know, where can people get you? Your socials.
My social media is Elmarie Hendricks, Elmare
Uh-huh.
Hendricks. And then my cell phone is 073 0197205. And my email is elmarie656@gmail.com. I don't work on my company name, which is Diamond Lineage, because I firmly believe that your brand is who you are. So I am my brand. So
Yes.
my brand is me. So yeah, so that is where they can get me.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And please do make sure you check her work out.